division, and the Sportsman, I'll tell you, Pete, they've been putting on a great show here each and every week. 3 winners, 3 weeks. You know,
Sportsman division has indeed risen to the challenge. You know, there's been a lot of grumbling about the Pro Stock division. They've had 3 kind of tough evenings here at Seekonk Speedway. Sportsman division is taking advantage of that and putting on a heck of a show every week. And I'm sure we won't be disappointed again tonight. Let you read the lineup and I'll call the race.
okay.
I'll pull a cross drop.
Yeah, no problem. Shoemaker in the number 20 in the skip around limousine.
Under green, it drops, we're racing. The 57 car, Petty, takes the early advantage with Tom Scully in the 7, looking for a challenge underneath. Any sign of vulnerability, Scully will take advantage of. Glenn Young in the 99 underneath him. Sideways, we've got a flat tire on Bamford 15, sending the 63 flying. Oh, and an infield crash. A tough break. The number 20 car, nowhere to go. Skip Shoemaker goes directly to the infield, broadsiding a car and bringing us under caution. This one comes off cleanly as Scully immediately tries to push his competition high and outside. That would be Glenn Young. The 18 of Ribby coming down, making a great passing move over the 14 to find his place into third. Glenn Young now fighting it out. We had a little conversation with his dad, his crew chief, earlier this evening, looking for good luck for Glenn Young. He's been running well. It's Scully, Young, Ribby, 1, 2, 3, as you see it. Fighting side by side is the 14 car for 4th place. Linwood Cullen, the pilot of that automobile. On the outside of Cohen, really running very well, taking the high line is the number 8 car. And again in the 3rd. Things get a little loose as we track the middle of the field with the 42 automobile, Bobby LeClerc. Ever increasing his lead, Tom Scully in the 7 car. Has clean air above the rest of the field. Several heavy battles going on mid-pack. 3/4 of the way down. Goodrow in the 31 gets hit by Ron Reed in the 89, pushes him right out of the way as the 89 of Reed gets down underneath. Reed fighting it out for his turf. 7 spaces back. 42 of LeClerc has made his way up, and we had little action. Everyone recovers. Almost had a spin on the front straight here.
Glenn Young making a bid for the lead to the outside of Scully down the back straightaway, trying to work his way around the only car that stands in front of him and the checkered flag, trying to get that high line working for him, but that allows Steve Brady to get underneath of him.
Scully now once again being challenged on the outside as Glenn Young pushes to the apex of the turn. Cannot drop into the line down. We've got a spin. The 14 of Louis Cohen ends up doing landscaping on turn 14 as we approach the halfway mark, still under green. At the halfway mark, we are under green. This race continues here. And there's the yellow. Linwood Cohen cannot restart.
99 of Glenn Young, slow on the speedway.
Side of the first row, we've got the green, it's Scully. They go 3 deep down the front straight. Ed Gannon, 18 of Ribby on the outside. Scully clears the field though.
And it looks like we've got someone checking the oil under a hood. That looks like it's the, I can't see the number of that.
Number 12 car.
That's Jimmy Hazard.
And the 02 now is going to the pits. It looks like the 02.
That's Leroy Hudson, yes it is.
Oh, way high. We have an altercation on turn 4. Bill Manchester, the 95, has got a blown tire.
Actually, it looked like the whole rear end came out of sequence on that.
It looked like the rear end is actually crooked. We've got a 18-car Ribby, and the 2-car Titus has got waving in the wind is that front, the front of his hood.
And it looks like Rob Murray in the 08 has decided to call it an early evening.
Oh, we've got debris on the track. It may have been Titus's hood. 63 of Spencer avoided it, but not before getting into the infield.
And you can see it located right up here in turn 1, right underneath the line on the track. And be careful, something over. The 42 just ran over. Hopefully it's nothing sharp that's going to cause any problems.
42 car, Bobby LeClerc on the outside, fighting his way up. He's got a tremendous amount of front end damage. As you see, that's the 8 car, excuse me, I was calling it the 2 car, my mistake. The number 8 car with the hood up. That's Ed Gannon, the 3rd.
You can see a lot of cars with the front ends pushed in just a bit, the 8, the 42, and among others.
So far, so good for Tom Scully in the 7 car. His challenger is the 18 of Steve Ribby. But Bobby LeClerc in the 42 has made his way up from the inside of the 8th row. Altercation with Ron Reed in the 89, slowing traffic up just a bit in midfield as we track that race for you. Slow traffic indeed. Titus in the 2 car. Still Leclerc in the 42, fighting his way to stay in the top 3. Can he get around Steve Ribby, the 18? Can any of these challengers get ahead of the 7 car of Scully? We will find out with 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go in this Sportsman feature. Glenn Lawton in the 70 gets loose. He is bumped by the 22 of Scott Serendinski, a familiar sight.
And look at Bobby LeClerc glow. Moved it, worked his way up into second with just 4 laps to go. And now he's got a tough race with Tom Scully as he moves to the outside. And we've got a battle for the lead.
Ribby has dropped back into 3rd place as he is becoming boxed out of his quest for the lead. With 2 laps to go, Scully still maintaining that inside groove. Leclerc in the 42 fighting on the outside. 18 of Ribby boxed completely out of the top 2 positions. We approach the white flag, signaling 1 lap to go for this division.
LeClerc is gaining momentum on the outside down the back straightaway. Don't know if he's got enough, but it's going to be a close one.
Bobby LeClerc on the outside, coming into turn 4, looking for the checkered flag. It's Scully LeClerc, they make contact.
Oh!
LeClerc takes the win by a nose. Bobby LeClerc, with pure muscle, takes the win by a nose as he got around Scully in turn 4. Dove down. A tremendous job of combat right here in the Sportsman division. Bobby LeClerc from Raynham, brought to us by LeClerc Fabrication and Welding, Nantucket Gold, Sun Care Products, Hollister Auto Body, Viveris Insurance, JV Floor Covering, Precision Racing Engines, KS Signs, ET Landscaping, Distance Classics. Brought to you the winner tonight, Bobby LeClerc in the 42. Great job indeed.
And he's definitely back in championship form. Last year's Sportsman champion, showing you why he is muscling his way on the last lap.
For the benefit of the fans, on the back straight, that was a beautiful, beautiful move. Bobby LeClerc really had the muscle. He had the overhead in that car to take the fast groove. And he was on the outside. He was very high around Scully in the 7 car. And literally, as they approached turn 4, he started gaining momentum.